What's going on? We're back working on the Miata today. Last episode we got it. The interior all dialed. Well, except for like heating and stuff. But it looks good. Interior's all back together. I'm super happy with it. What we gotta do today is I wanna get the engine bay sorted in this video, like completely. Probably gonna pull it out here first. Make sure we don't have any bare wires and stuff. Wash the engine bay so it looks half decent again. Probably touch that up back there. And then just finish up the wiring. Get everything mounted down that needs to be mounted down. The radiator is just kind of loose. I don't know if I have the stuff here to do that, but we'll give it a shot. I'm gonna pull it out right now. We're gonna get the engine bay cleaned up and get started on wiring. Here we go. I'm gonna run an extension cord over here. Vacuum it out. Great idea. Put it all back together. Gave it a wash. And looking at these over fenders, and I absolutely hate them. So I'm not gonna be using this kit. It's not made for this car. It doesn't look good to me. I mean, it looks half decent, but it just doesn't fit right, and it really bothers me. So I have just now decided I will be using a BN rep kit, because I'm not going to look to try to find an actual BN kit. That would be crazy. But that would be front bumper, rear bumper, side skirts, front replacement fenders that are 50 mil wider, and rear overs that are 50 mil wider. Actually, I think it's 20 and 50, 20 mil and then 50 mil, I believe. I don't need this wide in the front, and I definitely don't need that wide in the back. I think those are about 60 or 70 mil, so a 50 should be perfect, and then up here the 20 should be good for when we get an angle kit on it. So I'm not that worried about it. I just think it's janky looking, and I'm not happy with it. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be ordering that kit here shortly. It's almost November. It's almost November out, and it's actually hot. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm going back in the shaker. Okay, I gotta assemble my jack. Lifting this car up is always a blast, to be honest with you. This thing is slammed. Isn't that cool? Like it sure looks like it. It doesn't absolutely kill me if it falls. I'm going in. What? I think I got it. Let's find out. Much better. The manifold gasket has a crack in it, so it sounds better, but it still leaks a little bit. At least it doesn't sound terrible, I guess. Just gonna run with it.
God help me, I got a race car.
Okay, obviously that was a sick burnout. Not really, I spun a little bit, that was it. Okay, I got the car back out here. I don't know why I even pulled out. I wanted to do a burnout, okay? Give me a break. The wires in general just need cleaned up, so I think I'm gonna back it back in, why not? And then we'll start cleaning up wiring. Okay. So we got that. Whatever. We got, what does this say? Thermostat connector broken. Thermostat connector broken. Makes sense. Okay, the wire is on the oil pressure sensor. So why doesn't the oil pressure gauge work? Unless it has none. Let's hope not. definitely has oil pressure. It would no longer be operational at this point. There's no way. It would have blown up by now. Okay, got this side cleaned up. All the wiring is stuffed in here where it should be. Turn signal wire is underneath there. Again, where it should be. And this side is buttoned up. Now we gotta deal with this disaster over here. This video is gonna be all over the place, but it's really bothering me that that's like that. So I'm gonna give that a quick sand and see if I have paint somewhere to shoot at that. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna try and get that done real quick. I'm gonna try and finish up the interior here quick, and I want to clean out the trunk yet. So I'm gonna get the car pulled out here. Hopefully not too much in the sun so it doesn't ruin the video. And see what I can get done here quick. Okay, I'm in the car because I was about to start working on the car, you saw in the last clip, and I'm absolutely pissed at this camera. My Hero 10 stopped working. It only records for like 3 minutes, and then it freezes up. I don't know what happened with it, it's junk. But I'm using a Hero 4 and that thing's garbage. I keep losing audio for some reason, so I'm headed to Walmart and I'm gonna buy a new camera. Can't wait, I'm so pissed that I have to buy a camera. We got it. This quality to this. It's pretty sweet. It's very wide. I don't have it set up quite right. I just wanted to film this. But it's getting dark, so I can't work on the Miata tonight, but I will work on it tomorrow. Alrighty. Cleaned it out. Cleaned up the mold down there, and I gave it the old Craigslist rebuild again with some more bed liner. It's really cheap bed liner. I kind of wish I would have sprung for the good stuff, you know what I mean? But right now I need a battery tray, and I've never run the actual size battery that this car is supposed to have because it's like kind of expensive or whatever. I don't know, I probably could just go buy one, but I already have a big battery. It works fine, and I'm just not super stoked on the battery mounting underneath of the quarter panel. So I'm just trying to check out and see what I have here. This is my Mark III parts car. There is, in fact, a battery tray here that is attached to this power steering reservoir that we could possibly make work. Figured it out, I think. I don't know, not really positive. This battery tray will work.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
I'm just not really sure where I'm going to put it yet, but my battery isolator here, I think what we're going to do is pop this guy out from the antenna and have that sucker just stick right out the top. Who cares? I want it to be easily accessible. Like I said, I don't want to have to open the trunk to turn the battery off. So we're going to use that. So I'm going to hook this, we're going to get this mounted into there first, and then we will kind of figure out where the battery cables need to be routed. This has been moved from factory, so I can move it wherever. It's just the ground cable that needs to be regrounded. Won't be needing that anymore. What a bunch of junk anyway. We gotta figure out if this will fit in there. Oh my god, it will fit, but there's something in the way. I need to do some self-clearancing. What's that? Okay. It will absolutely fit though. Actually, a little big. What's that? Oh my god, it's perfect. We got it mounted there. It actually looks pretty good there. I mean, it looks like crap, but looks good, all things considered, I would say. Once we get that sanded down, I might just paint the whole thing the same color as the car so it's not very noticeable. I don't know, we'll see. But that would be off, that would be on. And then we'll just shut that off when we're done driving it. Okay. Now I can see where my ground strap and stuff has to go. So I think putting the battery right here is gonna be the move.
You sure about that?
I would say. Maybe some of that action right there. Oh God, it's so heavy. That ain't gonna work.
That's not gonna fit.
What's that?
You need another 4 inches.
What did he say?
That sucker is up way too high. You see that? Then I shut the door, ground the battery out, and burn the car down. What a mess. All right. I think we will put it down in the hump then, and just give some wire extensions. All we have to do is extend this line for the ground over to there, and then this section back is all we'd have to do. All right, I'm gonna figure out a way to mount that.
You sure about that?
Okay, I'm gonna buy a battery mount. I don't like that, but the battery is gonna sit right there, right in the center. I like that. It looks good. This is for the trunk. It's in my way, so it'll be there on an actual battery mount with a tie down and all. We can absolutely do that. This we need to take back off so I can route that, but I don't actually have any wire, so I will do that off camera. I don't think anybody really cares. I'm literally just gonna run this wire from here over to here and then back right to the battery terminal. That way when this is on, it gives ground. That way when it's off, it gives no ground. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. I worked on the engine bay. I cleaned out the trunk, which wasn't really much. I didn't really film a whole bunch. It was kind of just tedious little things. I wasn't even gonna make a video, and then I just kind of picked the camera up, so it looks better. There's some leaves in here. So a whole bunch of stuff needs to be cleaned up yet, but it's definitely looking better. And it definitely doesn't look sketchy or feel sketchy to start it up anymore. I mean, the wiring's all sorted and put down the way it needs to be. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Please definitely subscribe if you want to see more content. This video kind of sucked. Whatever. See you later.
I think that we've already know.